Beneficial, an essential subject from Vinipedia. There are two classes of men. Some of them are full of polluted material things within their hearts, and some of them are materially free. Kaya consciousness is equally beneficial for both of these persons. Those who are full of dirty things can take to the line of Kaya consciousness for a gradual cleansing process, following the regulative principles of devotional service. Those who are already cleansed of the impurities may continue to act in the same Kaya consciousness so that others may follow their exemplary activities and thereby be benefited. Foolish persons or neophytes in Kaya consciousness often want to retire from activities without having knowledge of Kaya consciousness. Srila Prabhupada's books, lectures, conversations and letters offer a comprehensive presentation of this essential subject as seen in the Vinikote's beneficial category. An introduction from his books is given below in the following 8 quotes. Quotes from Srila Prabhupada's books. 1. Who goes to the Ganges does not mind the foam and dirty things floating in the water. With his hand, he pushes away such nasty things, bathes in the Ganges and gains the beneficial results. Therefore, one who is situated in the spiritual status of life is unaffected by foam and garbage or any superficial dirty things. Armad Bh Gavatam 10.4. 20. People in general are all engaged in senseless work. They are systematically unmindful of the real beneficial work, which is the devotional service of the Lord, technically called the Arkan Regulations. The Arkan Regulations are directly instructed by the Lord in the Enradapakartra and are strictly followed by the intelligent men, who know well that the highest perfectional goal of life is to reach Lord Vu, who is the root of the tree called the cosmic manifestation. Armad Bh Gavatam 3.9. 17. Having obtained uninterrupted devotional service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, they neglect all other beneficial processes like religion, economic development, sense gratification and even merging into the Supreme. Just as JNS think that merging into the existence of the Lord is the highest truth, these 7 exalted personalities accept devotional service as the perfection of life. Armad Bh Gavatam 5.17. 3. Diseases of the body take place due to derangement of air within the earthly body of the living beings. Mental diseases result from special derangement of the air within the body, and as such, yogic exercise is especially beneficial to keep the air in order so that diseases of the body become almost nil by such exercises. When they are properly done, the duration of life also increases, and one can have control over death also by such practices. Armad Bh Gavatam 2.5. 26-29, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu teaches us that we should be tolerant like trees and also beneficial like trees, which give everything to the needy persons who come underneath them. A needy person may derive many advantages from trees and also from many animals, but in modern civilization people have become so ungrateful that they exploit the trees and animals and kill them. These are some of the sinful activities of modern civilization. Chaitanya Karatamta, DLL 9.46, a Hitler, a Mussolini, or any other leader of that materialistic persuasion may offer his followers the mental concoction of doing good together in violent or non-violent programs, and by such acts of so-called benevolence the leader may get recognition from his followers for some time. But the followers for whom this kind of leader has endeavored to do good will never get any lasting benefit out of such temporarily beneficial work. A void will be felt with the progress of all such benevolent activities. Message of Godhead, Chapter 1. According to Manu's law, when a person commits murder, punishment is beneficial for him because if he is not killed he might commit more and more murders and therefore be entangled in his future lives for having killed so many persons. Therefore the king's punishment of a murderer is appropriate. LF Those who are extremely offensive are killed by the grace of the Lord, that is good for them. In other words, Lord Brahma explained to the demigods that it was good for Daka to have been killed. Armad Bh Gavatam 4.6. 4. O Supreme, because of a bodily conception of life, embodied souls neglected and not cared for by you cannot do anything for their betterment. Whatever remedies they accept, although perhaps temporarily beneficial, are certainly impermanent. For example, a father and mother cannot protect their child, a physician and medicine cannot relieve a suffering patient, and a boat on the ocean cannot protect a drowning man. Armad Bh Gavatam 7.9. 19.